house up. And so we never bothered getting cable there. And then we moved down here, we were out of habit. So we haven't had cable for 28 years. And so everything we watched on the internet. Anyway, hello. How's
Hello,
everyone?
I'm doing great. Yeah, we've never had cable. When the
Oh,
kids were
really?
little,
Wow.
yeah, we've always just been, using the antenna or the yeah, using the antenna. Um,
Well, we've never been able to actually, since they went to digital transmission,
right.
we've never been able to pick up a signal here that was good enough to be worth it.
Wow.
So we just stopped even watching live TV after a while.
Yeah, the kids, we were watching when the kids were little, we'd watch principally, PBS, Sesame Street, that kind of stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
and that was the extent of it. Um, yeah, so it was a different sort of thing. So yeah, so we don't
Well,
have
how's
any loss.
everybody? How's everyone's holiday now that it's about to end?
Good, good. I was telling David, well, and I think I mentioned to you, I had gone up to Santa
Portland.
Cruz. No, it was Santa
Oh,
Cruz. Yeah, for Rick
oh,
White. He had his 60th birthday, and so his wife had organized a 3-day game fest with a bunch of his war game buddies from high school and from his workplace, and of course myself and a few others who he'd met at Consim. And so yeah, so we got together and we had a lot of fun. And I was telling David, played some games because we had an odd number. We had like 7 people on one day and then 6 on the other.
oh my.
So we played a game called Interceptor, which was like a spaceship kind of combat game.
Oh,
And then we played
okay.
Starfleet battles. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember playing this 40 years ago.
Oh my God, that takes me back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then on the last day, which was the one I sent you the pictures from, that's when they wanted to learn how to play Battles of the Age of Reason. So
Wow.
they had set up Molwitz, and so I was kind of taking them through. Okay, here's how things kind of go, and so they got through a fair number of activations on both sides, and just lots of bloodshed. With let's do a cavalry because it's just like, well, let's ignore the snow and let's ignore all this other stuff and
Yeah,
let's
that I
just
was wondering when you said you were just going to ignore the snow. I'm like, but isn't that missing the point? But it's like, no, for you, the point was just getting something to happen.
yeah, 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 yeah. It was just getting
Yeah.
getting them to play and go through all the combat. So they had lots of combat with infantry, lots of stuff with cavalry. Of course, the Austrians have all that beautiful cavalry, and it's much better than the
Yeah.
than the Prussian cavalry, which was a big surprise. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is good, and what the Prussians? This is terrible. Um, and it's a big reversal from what we're used to with the Seven Years' War,
Exactly.
and yeah, so at one point in time, they just completely crushed everything in the north. This big Austrian cavalry force. I'm just like, okay, guys, for the rest of the thing, let's just ignore anything that's happening up there. Now let's focus here, where you guys can do some combat with your infantry,
Okay.
and so then they did some stuff with that, and they did some cavalry charges against infantry and things like that. So I think they got a pretty good fair experience with
That's
how
great.
it goes. And
Yeah.
yeah, the bulk of them all live, all around the place. So they're going to be playing on Vassal, and
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, 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 yeah. So
That's fun.
it should be good. So I've got 4 new converts to Battles of the Age of Reason. So yeah,
Yeah, Molvitz is fascinating because you're exactly right. I mean, you've got the Austrian cavalry that is way better
yeah.
than the Prussian cavalry. I mean, they're just embarrassingly awful. And yet, it's like the Prussian infantry are kryptonite to the Austrians.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because the Austrian infantry will just turn to dust the instant they come into
Oh yeah.
contact
I mean,
with
we were like, okay, let's do opportunity fire and let's take a look. Oh, they have a multiplier of 1. Oh,
yes,
and here we are at point blank range, at adjacent range, and they got a multiplier of 2. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. And the guns they had were pathetic. So yeah,
Right.
it was interesting. So they had fun playing it
That's
and
great.
and
I
getting a
mean,
feel for it.
ultimately, that's what it's all about. Obviously, it's good that it feels realistic and that it kind of gives you the flavor of the real experience. But obviously, it's really all about having a good time.
Yeah, yeah. So they had a good time. They had a good time with it, and I think
Mm,
they've got a good sense of how the game plays. So they'll
good.
be able to kind of mention it. I did want to mention since I've got you here before we get started,
Yeah.
somebody had made a comment regarding the infantry tutorial. I'm pretty sure it was the infantry
It's
tutorial.
funny because I literally just watched it.
Yeah, and they were saying that with the opportunity fire, one of the
Yeah.
units that moved forward got disordered, and they said that disordered unit shouldn't have been able to initiate close combat. And I was looking through the rules here while we were waiting for you. I'm just like, well, I didn't see anything here that said it
No.
says that cavalry that's disordered can't initiate close combat,
That's true.
but I didn't
Yes.
see anything about infantry that's disordered. It only
No,
said that that's artillery, routed, and shaken units are not eligible,
right.
and that
And
was it.
the truth is that there's definitely a penalty. You probably don't want to do close combat if you're disordered,
Right?
right? Because the odds are going to be terrible. But no, that's not so.
Yeah. Okay. I
And
will
yet I
send the
get
guy a
it.
reply. Yeah.
It's a complicated series of things. I get it.
Yeah.
It would be easy to misapprehend something. And deep down, yeah, am I a little concerned that I believe something that's not true? Absolutely.
Yeah. So here we have Just Guard is asking, Shaken prevents close combat. Disordered just halves you, right? Correct. Yes.
Hmm.
Shaken units
That
cannot
is correct.
initiate close combat.
Right.
Um, and disordered means that, so say you have an 8 increment battalion, if it's
Says that.
disordered, it's only worth 4.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
So it's gonna
That's
it's
right.
gonna mess up your odds.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, if you've already committed to like, I'm going in, you might decide to just go ahead, go for it, because whatever.
Right.
Because, you might be so close to the enemy now that it's like your best chance is to attack and try to drive them off. 'Cause otherwise, they're just going to shoot the heck out of you
Yeah.
in their turn. But yeah, no, that's absolutely true. Disordered is awkward. Shaken is a real problem. And I had to laugh as I looked at that tutorial
Oh, really? The one that we did?
because our die rolling was so horrible.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I tried to conduct an attack against your disordered guys, and your guys became shaken. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy. And then your defensive fire causes me to be disordered and shaken. It was a absolute circus.
Yeah. And I think that, I mean, I liked it just because we got all kinds of wild results, which,
Exactly.
which, go a long way towards showing the flavor of the game. But
It did.
also, nothing of that was scripted. It was just like boom, boom, boom. And the same thing with the cavalry tutorial. I wish I was
Yeah.
that lucky. Whenever I'm fighting with the Austrians, I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys are, they've got horseshoes in all the right places, I guess. So yeah, lucky horseshoes on all their horses. So, all right. Well,
That
we are
was
here at
that was a lot of fun.
beautiful Germantown. So, David, why don't you get us rolling? Tell us what's going on.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I just got somehow my umpire file was not correct, and I just played through my vlog to get to where I am, and I now have and I've resaved that, and I now have the correct umpire file. So
Uh-oh.
I'm, and
Does that mean you have to change anything we think?
no, 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 no. I just
Oh,
when I pulled up what I thought was my umpire file, it wasn't. And when I pulled up, and I had two British ones, and I thought one of them was because there were 4 files for that date, three V saves and one vlog, and I
Wow.
I did the other. I thought it was it, but it wasn't correct when I'm looking. I go, no, when I'm comparing it to. So I opened up the old the vlog one of it and played it to the end, and I just saved a copy of that, and I'm
Wow.
Well, good. It's a good thing
so
you saved it because
Well,
yeah.
I
otherwise,
mean,
trying to
yeah, I
rebuild
mean,
everything
my
would have
hat's
been a
off to
huge,
you
yeah.
because trying to keep track of three games at once, that's a heck of a lot of work there.
All
So
right.
thank you
Well,
for doing all the work.
yeah. So for the first thing I'm doing here is I'm doing the pog roll.
Okay.
So boom, and we've
Okay.
got an 8.
And 8. What
Uh-oh.
is that enough to trigger the
That
fog
is
Yes.
enough
moving?
to trigger to light.
We move to light fog.
And now we're going to do some adjustments because anything that was visible of this will be a little
So it says,
confusing,
yeah,
but
so it says the
we're
maximum
the
fire
three.
combat range is 3 for all hexes, and
Okay.
units perform road still at 1/2. And it doesn't look like we're going to get lost.
Okay.
So we don't have to worry about the disorientation or taking a wrong turn, which is nice.
Okay, good.
It just means that David's got to spend a
But
lot of
now it
time, I'm
suddenly
sure.
means we might be able to see people we couldn't have seen before,
Yes, probably see a lot of
much to
people.
our
Right, and
chagrin.
and that's the other thing. I'm probably need to. So now you individually you kind of know where you are a little more.
Yes.
So you maybe I need to adjust for units that you don't think that you
That
don't
where,
know where
yes,
they
where we
are.
think they are. Yeah.
They might
If
have
you
a
can
better
see them
idea.
from other ones, I guess this is gonna be so.
So
All
why don't you
right.
work on the
Well,
British
you
first, or whomever? Yeah, because the British might
whatever
have a
you
little
need to
less.
do.
They haven't worked so much.
Yeah, the
So,
British.
Right.
Let's see.
well,
Okay.
just while Dave is working on that, I'll tell you what happened with one of my units, Michael. I had one that took the
Yeah.
wrong turn, and it
Yeah.
and then I think it's over here with the rest of its colleagues, and the
Right.
next thing you know, it showed up over on the other side of the map, bumping into.
Because one of my guys ran into it, or
No,
what?
no,
No,
nobody
he
ran
ran
into
into
it.
his own guys.
He ran into his own guys.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's like coming along, and he's like bumps into these other guys. And he's like, "What are you guys doing here?" You know. So he basically he traversed the entire length of the map from one side to the next
No.
without bumping into any British along the way,
Right.
and he bumped into his own colleagues on the other side of the map.
From a completely different column.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It was
That's
absolutely
awesome.
hilarious. Absolutely. So when David says, "Oh, here you've got this," I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "How did that happen? How did he end up over
Oh,
there?"
that is I'm so glad that happened though. Because if it hadn't happened and everything worked out because of the way the die rolls went, how much fun would that be, right?
Oh, I don't think it would have been very much fun at all. So,
Exactly. And so you've got this unit that's probably going to spend the rest of the game out of command.
oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Although I guess what you can do is put a non-command leader with them, and that will put them in command during their activation, even if they're completely out of the command range of their own leader.
Ah, that's a good idea. I just
Now,
have to find
whether,
one of those.
yeah, I was going to say whether that really works out, it's possible that it
Yeah.
might not, but that is definitely a technique you can use for some completely wayward creature.
Right.
All right. So, Michael, is your map around? I'm going to click on it here and see if.
Oh dear. Oh, wait a minute. I need to change my settings. Oh, I see. I see what you just clicked on.
Okay. All right. So I'm
Okay.
going to adjust you. Oh, he goes there.
Okay, that's fair.
And this guy here is.
Oh dear. I'm not sure where you are. Oh, okay. Yep, yep, yep. All good.
And no, actually, that's the wrong one. Okay.
Oh,
This guy is there.
what?
Did you have somebody take a wrong turn too? It seems.
It
It's
was,
just what's 300 yards between friends?
yeah. Well, they were lost in the fog, and
Clearly.
he is actually there.
All good.
All right.
That's awesome.
Those guys they got disoriented in the fog, and then they
Yeah.
ended up bumping into each other, and one guy routed, and he
Oh
routed,
my word.
and that was the so that.
No, that's how this ought to be. Is that we're all just
But now they can see a few hexes now, so they
right, and so they have a
realize.
better orientation about where they are.
So.
That's good. Okay. Anything else?
And actually, well,
So here's the
let's see.
question, David. It's gonna. I mean, if you're going to be, I don't know how close we are to seeing each other. Is it going to be the sort of thing where you've got to put a whole bunch of stuff down, or is it a case where it would just make sense for us to go to your master thing, or
Not yet.
not
I
yet? Okay.
think. Let's see. So, all right. So now we
Yeah, I'm
got.
guessing based on what you've described so far that you've got guys all over Hell's Half Acre.
Well, I'm going to find out here in a minute when David goes to
Right.
Yeah.
try to
All right.
normalize my map with what he's got. So I'm sure stuff is going to go higgly piggly everywhere.
Yeah.
Entry 13th.
Yeah, those were
Now
some
I'm
fairly
now right. So
fairly
now I'm gonna.
dramatic moves on my part.
Yeah, and now I'm going to put on the American units that you can see now.
Okay.
Let's see. We got.
I need to make it so that opponent's moves get centered.
All right. And he is.
Oh,
Did
good
that one?
times.
Did
Good
that show
times.
up?
Yeah, got him.
Oh, nope.
Not great, but okay. I talked to you about how the idea was, locate the enemy and then get back home. That's exactly what that guy's trying to do. Unfortunately, the Americans are in the way.
As Eric will find out shortly.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
I'm waiting for it all. Let's see. We've got a couple of our usual friends here tuning in. We've got Charles Go Lightly says, Happy New Year.
Hello,
Happy New
Charles.
Year's to
Good.
you,
Happy New
Charles.
Year to you.
And I was punching the counters and clipping the counters for Quebec. So I did see the
Oh,
McAlpin counter and the Go Lightly counter replacement
oh,
leaders there. So
wonderful.
yes, so you guys have your 15 seconds of fame.
I still
So,
don't have mine. I'm deeply annoyed.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got
It
Michael
seems
Shearer saying,
unseemly
"Good
to
evening,
ask.
gentlemen." So, yeah, well,
That's great.
yeah, yeah. So I was thinking I would try to put it down and get some work, but I'm not sure. We had a electrical issue here where
Uh-oh.
half of the outlets on one side of the house suddenly stopped functioning. And I'm like, well, that's really
Dear.
weird. I check some stuff, check the breaker box, and nothing's gone. This. Have the electrician come out yesterday. He's poking around. And, these houses here in California, built 50 some odd years ago, all used aluminum wiring.
Oh boy.
So, yeah. So he'd found then a one of the sockets. Somehow the wires had melted, crossed, whatever, burned
Oh
a whole
boy.
bunch of stuff up, shorted the stuff out. Fortunately, it didn't catch the whole friggin' house on fire.
Right.
So yeah, so I got. So he dealt with the issue with that one, and now I've got a crew of electricians coming out on Tuesday to basically redo every socket and switch in the
Wow.
house. Because when we bought the house 30 some odd years ago, they had done this thing that they did for these houses where they did the copper pigtail
That's
connecting.
right.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
apparently, the materials that they used 30 years ago, the stuff dries out, it's old, it starts to wear out. And so that seems to be what happened with this. And I'm just like, okay, well, he's like, I could just fix this for this. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. Give me a quote for the
Yeah.
entire house. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's not like, okay, yeah, I'm not happy about spending many thousands of dollars, but if it means that
Exactly.
my house doesn't
But
burn
let's get
down,
it
I
done
will.
once.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully it'll last for another 30 years. So
Well,
yeah,
so I
so
don't
I don't
know.
think I'm going to be putting Quebec up on the table since I've got to move furniture around and everything else for these guys to get to every single socket in the house, every single switch, everything's got to be switched out. So it's a massive project.
So two stories about that is I was renting a house in Richardson, Texas. And when I went to go replace a socket with some track lighting, because being a bachelor, I wanted to have dartboards up in my house.
Of course.
And I noticed that it was aluminum wiring. And I was like, oh, I remember my mom talking about aluminum wiring being a nightmare. So I called the fire marshal.
Right.
And Richardson's a small enough town that the fire marshal will talk to you. And he was like, yeah, so what's going on? And I told him. And he was like, here's the thing. Houses with aluminum wiring burn. Houses with copper wire burn. Houses burn. I wouldn't worry about it. I was like, wow, jaded much?
Yeah, yeah, that's a guy who's seen a little bit too much there.
Too much.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a riot. Anyway, so uh,
Well,
I
I'm
discovered
not
that
gonna
there
share those thoughts with the lovely and talented Mrs. Holmgren because
probably best.
yeah, yeah.
Probably best.
So when I said, "Oh,
Uh,
take a look at this socket," she's like, "Don't show it to me. You'll freak me out." So just like, okay, well, so we're getting it taken care of. Preventive measures.
we did have an experience here in the neighborhood. I don't know, it's probably been a year and a half, 2 years now. I don't know. But we had a power surge during the night.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even during an electrical storm, it was between electrical storms, which made it even weirder.
Hmm.
And my wife wakes me up and says, what was that? I'm like, dear, I was asleep. I have no idea what you're talking about. And she said, there was a big thump. I'm like, I don't know. And then our daughter comes in. She's like 17, 18 at the time.
Right.
And she says, I was just loading the dishwasher. And I look up at the clock and realize it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, what's more improbable? that, that the daughter's loading the dishwasher or that she's doing it at 1 o'clock in the morning? I mean, anyway, she says, I was doing that and I heard this loud thump and I saw sparks flying out of all the outlets above the counter. And I was like, okay, I'm up.
Yep. Yeah, because you're in an older house. Your house is what, 100 years old or something, right?
Yeah, it was 107, maybe.
Wow.
So, yeah, so we get up and we walk down the hall, and everything seems okay till we come back to my office, which is the back of the house, and it stinks. Just reeks of burning plastic. And I don't know about you, but 1 o'clock in the morning, burning plastic, it's like, you know what? 911.
Yeah.
And the fire station's only a few hundred yards from here, so they show up very quickly, and they were wonderful. Um, they took this with every bit of seriousness. They were walking around with infrared guns. They're looking for everything. Anyway, by the end of it, the the officer says, "Well, you've got two breakers blown, and we don't know why. And if I were you, I wouldn't turn them back on until an electrician showed up."
Right.
I'm like, okay, that works for me. So anyway, after they left, I found a plastic power strip on my desk that had exploded. Obviously, a power surge had hit the surge protector in the thing
Right.
and caused it to melt.
Wow.
There was burnt plastic all over my desk, which is why it stunk to the high heavens. We just
Ah,
hadn't spotted it before they left. Anyway, fortunately, it didn't, it was self-extinguishing, so it
right.
wasn't a problem. But yeah, so believe me, when the electrician came out the next day and he said, "Would you like to put a whole home surge arrestor on?" I'm like, "Buddy, just do it. You can tell me the price later because the price is really kind of immaterial."
Yeah, we don't get those kind of weather phenomenons here, but I mean, this whole thing happens, and I checked the circuit breakers, and it didn't flip,
Didn't trip
didn't
anything.
trip it.
Hmm.
And so when the electrician comes out, and he's trying to figure out what's going on as well, he's like, "Did it trip?" And I'm like, "No, it didn't. Nothing was tripped. That's why I called you." We've got all this stuff is out, and the circuit breakers didn't switch. So
Huh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And so he was like, "Okay, well, we'll start here at the socket that's closest to the box and just work our way, around the house until we find it."
Right.
And fortunately, it was the very first one, and
Oh,
uh,
oh,
and
that
so
is
he
good.
opens it up and like it's sparking. He's like, "Turn off the main," and I run out and throw the
Wow.
switch on and turn it off, and it was just like. He's like, he takes this thing apart and he's like, "Look at this. You're super lucky that this thing did not set your
Oh
whole
my
house on
goodness.
fire." So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's you'd be surprised how easy it is to write a check when you're awakened at 1 o'clock in the morning with the thought of your house on fire.
yeah, yeah. Let's see. We got Michael is saying, "I'm a journeyman electrician and I can
Oh,
confirm
really?
that aluminum is nothing but problems and it's expensive to
Okay.
replace it all." Yeah, well,
I'll bet it is.
I mean, that's not an option. They're updating all the switches and pigtails and all that stuff. It's still expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I
trying
know
to
there
pull
are
wire
different
through all of this
pigtails
would
that are
be,
supposed to,
yeah,
or different fixtures that are supposed to be rated for copper or aluminum. And I
right.
mean, that's probably better than nothing. It may not be perfect, but okay. David, I keep noticing you're putting a lot of units out on the map.
Yeah, I'm working on it here.
There's this thing called American Merkins are coming to
Merkins.
fight you. Merkins
Oh
coming
boy.
to get you. So,
Yeah, the joys of home ownership. You just get to learn things you didn't really need to know, didn't
oh
want to
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. So,
Okay. So, oh, that's where they are. Okay. I
Yeah,
was wondering why you were setting them up where you were because it's more than 3 hexes away. Why were you? Okay. All right. All makes
right.
sense now.
Okay, good,
All right.
good.
I may have some voluntary routes in my immediate future. I don't know.
oh, that's exciting.
Scott.
Scare the bejesus out of you for a change.
Well, I mean, it's so funny. We were just blundering around in close proximity, but no idea where one another were. It's hilarious. I love it. It feels like, I don't know, Kriegspiel.
Well, at least in theory, in Kriegspiel, we know where our units are. So
That's true. That's
this
true.
is there's
It's
where
even
we think
worse.
our
That's
units are,
possible.
and then there's where they really are, and
Oh
we
my
still don't know
goodness.
where the baddies are. So it makes it fun.
No, it's a lot of fun and so alien to the usual cardboard sort of
Yeah.
war game experience, right?
Well, and I think I told you when I had done that interview there with Matt. I want to say Matthew Hinkle with
Yeah.
Quebec. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was mentioning that he'd done a Germantown like play by mail kind of play by
Oh
email
wow.
where
That must have been a
he
ball.
had a leader for every single brigade.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
can't believe the amount of effort that would have been required for that.
yeah, yeah. So he said that was an absolute hoot.
I'm
So
sure it was.
yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously in the world of our Kriegspiel game, I'm just sitting there going, okay, did we win yet? We
Not
seem to have
yet.
chased off a lot of the enemy. Why didn't the umpires call the game yet? Where is the rest of the enemy?
Well,
You don't
that's
want to know.
That's what's so
they're
great about it.
probably all standing around, having a cup of tea with David. So,
Oh boy.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hoot because I'm reminded of what my father said, who was a combat engineer in the Second World War. And I would ask him questions, and he would say, "Son, if it wasn't within 100 yards of me, I had no idea what was happening." And that was actually really helpful because that's how Kriegspiel feels.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
like, okay, there's this not particularly large circle around me, and everything in there seems understandable, but I have no idea what's beyond it in any direction.
I know. I'm dying. Before you came on, I told Eric, I'm dying to find out what's going on in this whole thing because it's like,
Yeah, because you're
You've
you're
got
way out
this.
you're way out on the periphery. So yeah.
That's wild. I don't know. I mean, it has been a lot of fun. I mean, to be honest, it's been a lot of fun anyway, but it's also been a lot of fun because I got to be the hammer.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I mean, you held them in place while I came down and just crushed them.
yeah. So yeah,
So
it's
that was that was
yeah
fun,
for you.
right?
Yeah.
You don't always
right.
get that kind of fun in life.
Too much information.
Oh, TMI,
I know. I'm not.
TMI.
I'm being vague.
Well, you are McAlpin. You're the hammer, the Scot that is the hammer, right? Instead of the hammer of the
Hammer of the
Scots.
Scots, am I?
Yes.
Yay.
I don't know.
Infantry.
Boy, you've got a lot of units you're throwing up there. We clearly were closer than we knew.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if it wouldn't just make more sense to.
No, because bound to be a lot of units we won't be able to see yet. I
Oh
mean, when
yeah,
we go to
there's
Oh,
clear
okay.
weather, when we go to clear weather, I'm confident that it will make sense to just come to a common game. But
So
obviously,
so so then at 9 o'clock we start rolling for clear weather, or do we start rolling for clear weather next
no,
turn?
actually, we roll for clear weather continually. So if I mean literally, if next turn we rolled a 7, 8, or 9, it would be
it's
clear.
clear. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
thing is at 11 o'clock, it's clear
It's
no matter
clear no
what.
matter what. All right.
Right.
So we could
But
have
that would require
yeah,
pretty impressively bad rolling
right.
to get there. So I think we'll be there before too long.
Right. Okay.
I
So
got to step away. I'll be right back, gents. I
will
hope you will be able to amuse the audience.
we will try. We've been talking about, electrical issues and home maintenance, and that's exactly what people tune into this show for. So,
Yeah, what do we got here? We got the fourth PA and the eighth PA.
oh yeah, you're over on that side of the world there. Because that was what his skirmisher that I stumbled into
Yeah.
at the
So
end of
now
last
he
turn.
gets
So now he gets to
now
see everything else that's around there coming down the pike.
yeah, that's anybody there. That's I think that's all for Michael at this point.
Okay. Well, now you can start to surprise me.
Let me just check a couple other there. Yeah. Now, and actually, yours probably going to find out most of where you are right now
Oh, okay.
because I'm trying to think of the best way to do this.
Well, I'm sure that'll be fun.
All right, now your map. Okay, let's see.
Just let me know which side you're starting on.
Be starting over there on the left side.
Okay.
I'll do a little ping here. Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom.
Yep.
There. Let's see what's going on over here. All right, this guy is actually here and pointed this way.
He's in March column? Or is he in line?
I'd have to go back one. I have him in column.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. That's correct. That's,
Where are my troops?
Yeah,
all
he
right.
he was yeah.
Up to there. Okay.
Varus, where are my legions?
All right. So this guy is here because he had to go actually around that guy who was
Okay.
there. Uh,
So is this guy in road or is he in Oh no, he's not in road, so
no, he was not,
okay.
but he was, and that's Woodford. Okay. And all right. All right. So the shaken guy, where is he?
The
He
one that's
is
up here by the
not there.
crossroad?
Yeah, he is not there. He is
Oh, for the back there.
there.
Okay. I can live with that.
And,
And facing a totally different direction. Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
all right. And I guess he's in road column there. All right. Let's see. All right. These guys are not as far as you think they are because people were bumping into each other and
Oh, so they're not as far advanced. Okay.
okay, this guy was right there.
Okay.
And who is the 8-4? Okay, he is. And who's under this? There's
I mean, this is all a little cumbersome and insane, but it is. I almost love the deliciousness of the slow reveal.
and that is green. Where is green? Green.
Green's right
Green.
here. Or at
He's
least he
on your
thinks he
map. He
is.
is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're going to put him somewhere else, and that's going to put everybody out of command. Is he going to get captured by the enemy?
Ah,
Or did he
he
go
is.
wandering and take a bath in the
He is
creek?
back there with.
Oh, okay. Hey, we've got Jeff from Hex to Hex signing in. Good evening, Jeff. So, Jeff, and those of you that are just tuning in now, the fog has lifted somewhat. We went from heavy fog to light fog. Now we have a instead of only being able to see stuff that's adjacent, now we can see out to 3 hexes. And so we've been in the process here for the last 50 minutes or so, trying to get everything sorted out with where troops really are. With the light
Get
fog, we
all three
won't
maps
have
to look more or less the same, or
exactly.
at
Yeah.
least
So
not contradict
yeah.
each other.
So David has his umpires map. He's been updating the player maps. He updated the British map. Now he's updating the American map. And not only so right now he is updating us with where stuff got lost, where I thought it was, and then where it really is. Um, and then pretty soon he'll start populating the map with any British units that we can see.
Right.
So
Here I'm over on
okay,
this.
cool.
Okay, and
I followed Michael's lead and put the move to opponent's hex move or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah. Trying to figure out where is
Yeah,
he moving
yeah. So you
stuff.
just move
Very
something,
helpful.
bingo. That my screen will take it over there. So
4, and this one is the 5 and 3.
so you showed up just at the perfect time, Jeff. You didn't miss anything. We've been vamping. We've been talking about holiday stuff. We've been talking about home repair stuff. So
And laughing at the sudden appearance of enemy units in unexpected locales.
exactly.
There's been plenty of that going on here. Uh, in fact, really, the west side of the map is just a Charlie Foxtrot that would be difficult
Yeah,
difficult to
yeah,
construct in any other game.
yeah. So Jeff, yes. So we've been playing this with a sort of double blind system or procedure where the American map, which is the one that you see on my live screen since I'm playing the Americans, you see the American units, and then when we bump into British units or they bump into us, then suddenly they'll appear on the map, and then when we disengage, they'll disappear. Um, and now that the fog has gone from a heavy fog to a light fog, now we're starting to see stuff further away. And of course, now when units move and leaders move and stuff like that, we don't have to worry about taking a wrong turn and getting disorientated and all that jazz. So we won't have that much bumbling. So right now the umpire David is getting everybody more or less where they should be, and then at least from here on out we won't have to worry that our units are somewhere
All
that
right.
we don't think they are. They'll be where we move them to.
Or at least there'll be a higher degree of confidence, if not complete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that will be what's up with
So
all of that.
what we've been doing up until now is that the Americans were required up to a point to follow preordained paths. And of course, I don't know what those preordained paths are because they were chosen by the American player. And so I kind of vague ideas about where they're probably coming from. And I've got picket forces that are out there which are strangely immune to the fog. And so I had them just kind of all wandering around back and forth looking because I figured, hey, if there's a long column coming down a road and I go crossing the road, I'm bound to run into the column. And I did in a couple of occasions, one in the west and then one further east. And of course, it's like, once you catch the tiger by the tail, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
And so In
First
most
light.
cases, what I really wanted to do is just disengage because now at least I have a
Yeah.
better idea where the enemy is. We did have certainly some gunfights in the process. Um, I even had one unit on the west side of the map that tried to get away and promptly blundered into more Americans. So I'm still trying to extricate him from the mess that he's been involved with.
Right.
But this is fabulous. Just the idea of it's a hex encounter map. It looks like everything you played since, well, for me, 1973, and yet it's nothing at all like it because you can't trust anything you see, and there's a whole lot you can't see, and you know that.
Yeah.
So this has been a hoot.
Let's see. Charles Go Lightly is
Uh,
saying, so Jeff says, holidays. Oh, yeah, I've been off 2 weeks and back to work tomorrow, if I can remember where I
Yeah.
work. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck with that.
I assume I know my login. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Let's see. Charles Go Likely says, anyone commit any consim indiscretions over the holidays? I don't know what you do at consim,
Good
Charles.
Lord. Good Lord.
I mean, back in the day, perhaps there were indiscretions at consim. I don't know about you, but my
What
indiscretions
I
have
did
more to do with bad die rolls than anything else. So,
what I did over the holidays is I finished my first solo game from the Battalion Combat series
oh
from
yeah,
Multiman Publishing.
right,
And you know what? It's a funny thing because I think to learn how to play it, you have to adopt a whole lot of new ideas about how things work.
right.
But once they start to become internalized, actually, it really all kind of makes sense. It's not even all that complicated. It's just kind of foreign. And so, anyway, I completed this. What was it? 10 turn scenario. This was from a title called Inflection Point. It was the battles on the Cheer River in the south of, well, it's probably now Ukraine, but maybe is Russia. Um, and it was great because over the course of 10 turns, what with fatigue and having to decide when to rest and when reinforcements would come in and when you would get a good die roll for an activation and when you wouldn't, that it both sides were on the ropes and unhappy
Mm-hmm.
on multiple occasions. And what probably seems from battalion combat series perspectives to be a fairly mundane situation. There's a lot of infantry, everyone's kind of already in contact, and yet I had a ball. It was a lot of fun. Um, the the Germans ended up winning. Uh, the Soviet offensive was successful to a point, but the German counterattacks were successful enough to push things off. And so that was my holiday wargaming experience. I don't know that it was any faux pas involved, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got a couple of people who chimed in here. Amerislav says, consim indiscretions. I was young when I bought those 3W games. So, and let's
I'm
see.
not sure if I have any. I think I have one of those.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any 3W games or not. So, let's see. Hex to Hex. So Jeff at Hex to Hex says, BCS, great system for World War II maneuver. He says, one of
Yeah.
my top 3 game systems. So that's pretty high praise coming from Jeff. He is a war game expert extraordinaire. And
Well,
for
and
any of
I'll
you
tell you
who are
what,
watching,
I
if you're interested, Jeff does a lot of stuff with American Civil War and some World War II stuff on his channel, Hex to Hex. So I would encourage you guys to tune in and watch some of his stuff too.
I promptly picked up that game and then set out the last Blitzkrieg, which is the Battle of the Bulge title, which was the first title from the Battalion Combat series. And so
Okay.
that's what I'm doing now. I'm still in the first day, still kind of coming to grips with the situation. But it's yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a long
Oh,
way from black powder, but it's fun.
yeah. Well, Charles says, and so this must be what he was hinting at. He says, I snuck at least one new game into the house during the Christmas delivery rush. So that was his indiscretion. So I guess that's what we do when we go to Consim. We
Yeah,
accidentally come back.
that's fair.
We leave a couple of pairs of pants or some old T-shirts at the
To
hotel
make
so we
room.
can make room for a couple of brand new games that we shove into the luggage. So
I don't think I have any new titles in the house for the moment.
yeah. Well,
I mean,
and
it
there was
depends on how
something.
long you define a moment for, I
All
guess.
right. I think I've got everything adjusted for both sides here.
Oh boy. So now we have to play.
Now we have to play.
Okay.
Oh,
Just doing a
okay.
last double check, but it's looking.
All right. We're starting with full
So
leaders.
this guy, just Eric, this guy made a wrong turn, and the guy under here made a wrong turn.
Okay. So he's
And
3 PBA. I'm not sure where the rest of their boys are.
I think we're going down this
Oh,
road
going down
here.
that way. Okay. Okay, I can live with that. So, all right. Well,
All
like
right.
everything
Yes.
else, getting stuff.
Okay. So I think we're ready to go with an activation roll. So now we're at light fog.
Yep.
I bet I can do it.
Here we
I
go.
did. I was able to roll a die.
Yes.
Oh, I rolled a big one.
Yeah. All right. So where's the turn thing here?
I'm sure we've pushed it down the chart.
Yes, we have. All right. And as you said, this is all right. So
We're at
this is
1.
the beginning of the 840, right?
No, we're the 820 turn.
Or
820.
820.
Yeah.
Beginning of the 820. We're down the thing one. It is an American.
Merkin activation. All right. Interesting. So,
That's no good.
yeah. um, hmm.
We suddenly care in a way we didn't before.
Yes, in a word. So let's see. Let me zoom in over here and let's.
Where are you at?
I think I'm going to be over on this side of the universe here.
Okay, got it. All right,
Yeah,
it
do
just
something
moved.
with
Yep.
them. So I'm going to activate. I got to see who these guys belong to. 3VA. That's 4VA. 4VA. All right, there's their guy there. Move him to the top of the stack so we know. All right, so this guy's going to turn 1, 2, and 3, puts him there. And
Now I got to update 2 maps. One.
Yeah, I was going to say, it suddenly got a lot more complicated, didn't it? The simplest things are taking
Yes and
some
no.
time.
Some things are I don't have to worry about wrong directions and wrong turns on roads and getting
Right.
disordered in the fog, so I don't have to worry about any of those guys. But now I got to when you got to see. Oh, if he moves now, I got to check both maps.
Yeah. I think in some sense, by the time we go to full clear, it'll be that's when your job is finally like, okay, I can relax.
all right, this guy is going to come out of road column. And he'll be facing this way. this guy's going to go 1.
Which one did what?
So
okay.
these guns here came
Yep,
out of road
got it.
column. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
You should go right back
And
into road column.
1, 2, 3. We'll leave him there, and then this guy's going to go 1, 2,
Head back to Valley
3
Forge.
as well. Okay, and leader. Let's move the leader here and flip him over. All right. Let's see. Jeff is saying on the 17th, we're interviewing Nathan Muller on the GBACW simplified rules that are coming out with 3 days of Gettysburg.
Yeah, that was really interesting when I saw that on the GMT kind of P500 update that they were actually going to publish those in a formal way. I'm really interested.
Let's see, we've got Wardrobe. We got Todd from Wardrobe Plays WW2. Look at all these top commentators.
Oh,
And then Jeff is saying, are you coming to Harper's Ferry in June? So maybe they're organizing something out there at Harper's Ferry. That would be interesting. All right.
that's funny. I was literally with some of my siblings this afternoon, and my sister pointed out that she and her husband, or excuse me, my sister-in-law and her husband pointed out that they've desperately tried to get to Harper's Ferry over and over, and they keep missing it.
Are they taking the wrong road, or they just haven't?
Well, I mean, I get the impression it's kind of like there's a highway that runs over the top of it, and then they can't figure out how to get back down to the ground level. I don't know. I've never been there. I can't really say.
All right, David, are we ready to throw some dice?
Just one second. It's okay. You moved this one, this one,
Very
this
good.
one, and
Very
that
good.
one.
Yep. And
Oh,
the
I have
leader.
them right where I want them now.
All right. Okay. Yes, I'm ready for the next roll.
Here we go. Oh, special something. Can you say British special something? This is where, let's see, how
03.
How flees the battlefield. He's looking for pheromone.
It does not. No. Unfortunately, I don't think it applies because
I
it's
don't
going
have
to
any of my
be
charts opened up. Well,
it's going to be free combat. Pick a command for fire combat or close combat segment. Initiative required, but I'm pretty sure all of my units that can see anybody are all independent, so they're not going to apply.
Woo woo.
I don't think I'm here. I'm triple checking. No, I don't see any of my like actually under command units that are in a position to do anything. I will leave it to our esteemed umpire, however.
There we go.
yeah, yeah.
Well, if you can't fire, then there's no point in us worrying about it. So,
Exactly.
okay, let's chuck some more dice.
Done.
Not nearly as exciting.
All right, let's see whatever we got. And
Fandibulously
that, and we
exciting,
got that.
sir.
All right, this does not move the thing, and it is a British activation.
Yay! For the good guys. Or at least us. Okay. All right. Well, then I think what we're going to do is we're going to. Oh my God, what a fiasco. Look at all this mess. None of my troops are where I think they are. This is just good times. All right. I'm going to start with that leader.
Okay.
Did you get that? And he is
Yeah.
in command of Hal right there. So far so good. His troops are in command. So again, so far so good. But as has been customary, I'm going to move a whole lot of independent units if I can. Oh, how awkward. I've been treating him like he's independent, but strictly he doesn't look like he is.
Who is he belong to then if he's not
Well,
independent?
it says, I mean, the unit itself says 2nd Brigade. So now here I feel like I need to go double check and understand, was he really independent or not? He- He's the other half of the Cliveden garrison.
Right. And he is down at the bottom there on the order of battle thing with all the black labeled independents.
Oh, so he is. Okay, well, independent he is. Well, brilliant. Well, then I'll make sure to include him in all the festivities. All right. So, since we've established that the actual command itself, everyone's in command, we'll just start dealing with the independent units and rolling to put them in command just so they can get their full movement allowance if available. So, we just did that, and he's got his full movement allowance. And as I look at the remarkably generous terrain effects chart for skirmishers, it is remarkably nice. So he's going to move like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to go back and just get everybody either in command or not? That's probably
Uh,
better if I do it that way. All right, so we'll do this guy next. Yeah, he looks good. Okay. And then where'd that artillery unit go? Oh, he's still there.
You moved him
Okay.
over. Yeah, you moved him like one hex last turn. So,
Yeah, apparently it's time to move him somewhere else. Okay, so he's in command. All right. Then we're gonna come down here. So far, so good. Here. Uh again, so far, so good. Here. Oh boy, that's gonna be close. Oh, just on. That's exactly the number he needed.
yeah.
Um, and then the last one I want to do is this guy here. Um, is there's not a special result for that? No, so he's just out of command. I'll mark him
Okay.
as out of command, comme ça, which is a little awkward considering, oh, well, whatever, doesn't matter. Um, okay, now strictly speaking, that also is an independent unit, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one as well. I'm gonna actually, he's not very good. He might not. Nope, nope. With the +5, that's not good enough. So he remains in his current disordered condition. And now it's time for movement. So far, so good.
Yep.
All right, very good. All right, I'm going that way. That is one movement point. Is there any reason I need to stop while you ponder your life choices?
No. Or oh, okay. Uh, all right. So he doesn't have any penalty for that hill there, huh?
No,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying about the terrain effects chart. It's like skirmishers can just basically waltz all over this terrain as if there's nothing going on. It's quite remarkable. Village, walled cemetery, and woods appear to be the only thing that slow them down.
Doke. All
Or
right.
or going up and down a steep slope. It's
Uh,
plus
Not
one.
skirmishers.
No, the one I'm looking at here says steep slope
Oh goodness,
plus
I'm
one.
looking at one in the vassal module. You are quite right. Well done, you. Thank you for pointing that out. No. Oh, yes, indeed, steep slope. Wow, this is more different than I thought it was. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because, I mean, neither of those were steep slopes, right?
Right. Only those
Okay,
black ones that are.
right. Right. Which I'm cleverly missing by going like this.
Do a little zigzaggy thing there.
So that's two movement points now in that location. We good so far?
Yep.
Okay. And if I were smart, I would probably do that for three. And I'm going to say that for 4. Now, of course,
Now
that.
you do have a steep one there.
Oh, so it is. Sorry. I guess he needs to do that then.
Okay.
So probably worth it to just point out that he would have seen the enemy here,
Yeah,
even
I've been
though.
moving. I've been moving it on
Oh,
his map too. So
well done, you. Well done, you.
Yeah,
So
it's
he
great.
saw it show in and out of visibility.
So it looks like you spent
Okay,
one, two,
very
3 points
good.
to get over there. Is that correct?
I spent
One.
1, 2, 3, 4 because I changed facing.
well,
Oh, okay.
he's talking about the here. You spent 3 to there.
Yeah.
And then you
So
turned. Okay.
Well, I
Cool.
spent,
two
yeah,
to two in
2 to
turn.
there, turned, and then moved some more out of your visibility.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Now he's gone.
Yeah, now he's gone. Somewhere over there.
There you go.
somewhere over there.
Okay. Now, much more complicated is the story of this guy, because that's not great. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and try. What what is that? Is that a steep slope?
That is a steep one. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm fooked, to quote my Irish friends. Okay, that's 1-2 because he's doing a line backup.
Okay.
That also means that theoretically the enemy has um, a shot at me. Not the routed guys, but the
Right.
other enemy has op fire at me.
Yep.
Well, Michael,
In
wouldn't
two
you
hex
fire at
range.
my guy who's routed? Or do you not? Wouldn't you shoot at him before you move?
Oh, God, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I could have fired at him. Although, what have I got? I got 3 strength points.
And those are what? What are they considered? Just your regular troopers, or are they
They
something
are
special?
regular foot.
So they're times 4, so you'd have
So,
12. And what's our defense? Is
so
it 20 in the clear?
1 to 2.
yes, that's the way we've been playing it.
Okay.
So it'd be 1-2. Why is that?
12 to 20?
Oh, because I've only got 3 strength points.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I should take a shot. There, I missed. All right. But now your guys up here should be able to take a shot at me, not the routed units, but the
Right, the
first
Virginians.
Virginia, whatever, the
Okay.
11th Virginia.
Yep.
And
So,
that's in my flank, although it's at 2 hex range.
right. So they have 8 strength points, and they are times, they're just a regular line, I think. How can you
Should
tell if they're
be.
line or militia? Okay. So the militia, I guess, would say militia on them or something like that.
Well, they're all the same. Or
I
do
don't
we
think you
really
have
have?
any militia in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh
So
my.
that's maybe for, well, why would they have it listed for Germantown effects if I don't have any militia?
Well, remember, Brandywine is in the same box.
Yeah, but this is the one I downloaded from the other thing.
Uh,
Okay.
but it could be the same charts for both.
Okay. Um,
Anyway, it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
so it's going to be
Um,
8 times 4, so that's going to be 30,
what?
right?
You're at 2 hex range, sir.
Oh, I can't fire 2 hexes.
Oh, indeed so. My bad. Again, the vassal module is leading me astray.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, in fact, you can't shoot at 2 hexes either. Except for your light units.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, so the line and the
Up until
militia.
now, it hasn't mattered because we
Yeah,
didn't see farther than
yeah.
that. But all right, so
Well, so we
he's
don't have to worry
moved
about
1,
any
2.
opportunity fire. So,
That'll be a help.
yep.
Um, all right, so then he's going to move that. So that's going to be a total of 4 movement points he's spent. And he's done line backup, so he absolutely needs to do. Um, actually, that's an interesting question. With line backup, is it per hex? It probably is. Disorder check, line backup movement.
Well, and he's got a disorder check for going over the stream as well.
Good point.
It
Thank you
doesn't
for
cost
that.
him anything to go over the stream, but he does have to
Right.
make a
That's a
disorder.
good point. I had forgotten that as I was doing it. So, line backup movement, each hex or hex side of triggering terrain, and he's not light infantry, so it's going to be +5 for each. So it's going to be +15, I guess. Uh, +5 for each of the line backups, and +5 more for going over the
Dream.
stream.
Yep.
Is that fair?
Yep.
On the other hand, if you roll like a champ, it don't matter. Okay. All right. Then moving to a completely different part of the field. This one,
I'm going back over there. Actually,
yeah,
did it say the light troops have a 2 hex range?
the
Because
light.
that your first light unit you moved was within 2 hexes and had a flank shot
Oh,
on
because
that.
he was here and he theoretically had a shot at
Yep.
that.
Yeah,
Yep.
so
So you might.
it's on the chart. It says that it's ×2 at a range of 2 for his light troops.
So that'd be 10 to.
10 to 20. So 1 to
1
2
to 2.
shot. And then, but
Actually,
it's
is it
shifted
even that
because
though?
it's
Is it even that though because of that slope? Because I'm
Oh,
not
you're
even
saying
sure.
that's blocking?
Yeah. So, I mean, to me that's not a clear line of sight. That's a blocked line of
Okay.
sight. So
All
I
right,
think
right.
only half of them should be able to fire anyway. What's that? 2.5 times 5. It's 5. It's 5 to 20. It's
Actually,
1 to
you got
4.
one.
So
You're -1 on that because there's one guy missing there.
is there?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
so
got.
there is. Quite so. Well, in any case, I don't see how it adds up.
Okay.
So I'm not
All
going
right.
to
I
worry
was
about it.
just.
Thank you for bringing it up, though. That's good. All right, so he's done, and now we're going to move up to here. And this guy is going to decide that he's done his duty. We're all very impressed with him. And he's going to go like this. And then he's going to go. If I can just find the chart that tells me what to do with that. Because he just spent 2 movement points to do that. And I think going into road is going to cost him, well, 2 more. All right. So he's like that. And he is like
What did
that.
it? What was the first 2 to do?
Just to limber.
Oh, yes.
2 to limber.
Yep.
Okay. And then, perfect. Look at that. It's like magic. I just do this and voila. Or
Now you don't even
viola.
need. You don't even need that.
I don't?
It's 2 hexes of artillery
Oh,
per
quite
hex.
so. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So if that's the case, then it only cost him 1, so he's there instead. Fair?
Yep.
Yeah. Did he run into anybody?
Oh, he's actually. Sorry, he's there. He was 1 hex back. That was.
Okay.
I remembered when he actually got
Oh, okay.
disoriented coming out of that turn.
Whatever you say, boss. Okay. All right. So I guess this is another example of coulda shot.
Yep.
That's 6 factors times 2, so that's 12. 12 to 20 against that unit there. So that's 1 to 2. Not a whole lot going on, but what the heck? I mean, it's free.
Yep. Let's see. Let me just let Eric know where we're at here.
It's got to
We're
be over there
talking
by
about
the Bristol
this
Road.
guy here.
Yep.
And if only I could throw another 96, and I don't. 56 at 1 to 2 is very unlikely to have any impact.
It has no impact.
Yeah, kind of knew that, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, you need
Okay,
to get in
well,
the
real
90s. Yeah.
fine. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to move this guy away, which is going to give op fire to everybody in the vicinity.
No, it's not.
Although I guess probably only half of those guys get to op fire, but again, because of the slope problem.
Nope. Don't worry about it because it says at a range of 2 hexes in the light fog, I
Oh,
can't shoot anything.
no, you're absolutely
Yeah.
right. My bad.
Yeah.
You're
So don't
you're
worry
you're
about it.
quite right.
Move right next to me, and then it's a different story. So,
Right. All right. So I've just moved there, and I'm
One
gonna
sec.
move.
One sec.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. So that's 2 movement points. That's 3. That's 4.
All right. Let me duplicate that over here. All right. I got that.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
Got
And in
it.
this case, uh, yeah, I don't know. All right. I'm not going to get too cute here. I'm just going to move one. Oh, God dang it. You know me and my life or death struggle with my keyboard. So that's 2 right there. So he's done.
All right.
So far, so good.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yep.
All right. Very good. We're going to go with this guy. He's not yet moved. That's 1. 2. 3.
Excuse me.
zoomed height.
Thank you.
And I'll go ahead and do 4. All right, so that's 4 movement points for that unit right there. And I think that is all of my units that are currently activated that are in a position to do anything because these idiots couldn't get themselves out of disorder and so can't do what they want to do.
Were you going to do any movement with that?
Oh, I'm not. It would make sense, but not really because there are not enough movement points to get where you want to be. So no, thank you though, appreciate it.
Okay.
I think I'm good. I'm gonna flip the leader over, and believe it or not, here we are, an hour and a half into our game. I'm gonna turn it back to our next activation.
Here we go. Let's chuck
And,
some dice. Well, it's a respectable roll.
yeah. All right. So you weren't going to do anything else with the unit itself that you activated there?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We got right. So we moved the thing. It is an American activation, but we
And
moved.
we advance the clock. Okay.
We advance.
So we're up to number 2.
turn.
Time for the Americans to do
Ghost.
something. All right. So let's see if we can deal with the disaster that is
Germantown.
going on. Yes. The surprise.
The
We're
disaster
surprised.
that is Germantown. Very nice.
Let's see. Who do those guys belong to? Second VA. First VA. Okay. And
You want to just ping the map so I know where you're
yeah,
at?
I'm just trying to. I got a bunch of guys that are that's the group that's just all over the board because they got
My
routed and
favorite
then
one.
yeah, routed again just for fun. Okay, so I'm going to be up here. I'm going to activate
Got it.
that particular group of peoples. And let's see, what shall we do? So we're going to leave
Punt.
green there. And so those two are in command. The other guys that are further south are out of command. And of course, then we got the voluntarily route guy. So let's go ahead and turn that for 1, 2, 3.
Is he part of the group?
This one? Yeah.
No. This one back here.
Where? No, I don't think he is.
Okay,
He's part of second VA. So
All
first
right,
VA
so
is the guy that's down here by the paper mill, and the guy that voluntarily routed.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got you now.
Yeah. Okay. So
What sort of
1,
industrial
2, 3.
hellhole is this?
It's our favorite kind. And 4. We move there. All right, and then this guy's going to turn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 gets him there. And yep, and that is the extent of that. So we'll go ahead and flip him over. Oh, and then we can move the guys that are voluntarily routed. And they can move, what, up to 4 movement points? Or 4 hexes?
4 hexes,
Yeah,
not
so
movement
1,
points.
2, 3, 4.
All right, let's go down to 6. Trying to get
Right, and then this guy's just going to... Right, and the guy that's down by the paper mill is just going to change into line facing that direction at the cost of 1 movement point.
I used to live just down the street from a paper mill. You got me all homesick.
The nostalgia of it all.
Mm-hmm.
that's that. And who's the commander with that? That is
Muhlenberg. Yep.
you only did 3 movement points for him?
Well, I thought I had to turn him to move to face south.
Yes.
Right?
That'd be 2.
It's 2. And then moving there.
Yeah, remember, moving costs him 2, not 1.
Yeah.
Why do I have...
I mean, changing facing, rather, costs him 2, not 1.
Yeah. So I'll have this guy move back 1 more so we don't get too carried away. So I think then that this would be...
Yeah, because they start out right next to each other. They should have been able to get to a point. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, the artillery it doesn't cost 2 for the artillery to turn. It costs 2 for the infantry move.
Okay.
Right.
That's why it's 1 then. Okay, yeah. I didn't have them. quite. Okay, that makes more sense to me. Boom. Okay, I'm good. I'm up to date then. I haven't moved the routed one yet. Here, 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're voluntarily. You have
Yep.
to go. You went. Yeah, you went. Would help. And he's going there.
He's part of my scouting force. I'm just going to have my guys voluntarily route to investigate where the British line is.
Scouting for what? No one knows.
Okay, wait. You may redo him because I actually had a mistake there. This is here.
Oh, the British are there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so this started right there. Okay, yeah. All right.
So
British aren't there.
I mean, you only have to move one if you want.
Don't fall for it. The British aren't there. Nothing to see here.
yeah, because if I pass by him while I'm voluntarily routed, do I lose increments or does he shoot at me? Does anything happen?
Okay, that's all right. So first things first. Okay, that's a fair question. Because the rules don't countenance the idea of stumbling across the enemy, because of course in the regular game you'd know where the enemy is,
Right.
and you'd never go through an enemy zone of control without needing to. On the other hand, with 3 hex
Visibility,
range
yeah.
of visibility, you should be able to avoid it. If you're unable to avoid it, then yeah, I think you'd lose a strength point. But I would expect you shouldn't have to. Oh, but this is voluntary.
Right, that's what I'm curious.
So you're choosing to go in a particular direction. Oh. Yeah, maybe
But I think you can also choose to only go 1 through 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not required to go 4 by any means, but
I think you're required to go 1.
I kind of see the argument to be made that, well, but you're not going to accidentally stumble right into the enemy, are you?
Right, but I have a choice of where I go, right? I don't have to go directly towards the north. Okay. So if that's the case, because he had you in a different spot on the map than where you are. And so then I was
I had it on his map. I had him there.
Yeah. So that allowed me to skirt up along the side of the slope and not bump into you. But now that he's moved you to where you are, then if I go past you, then I'm passing through at least one of your hexes.
Yeah.
Your Ezok hex.
And I think it's entirely fair that you'd lose a strength point if you do that.
Yeah.
But you should be able to avoid it.
Yeah. So what I'll do instead, David, is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and go this way, and therefore avoid anybody and avoid passing over my own units. And because I presume if I voluntarily route over guys, they're going to have to make a route check or disorder check, right?
I think they should, yes.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
However voluntary it may be, it's still probably unsettling.
Yes. Okay. So that should take care of that particular command.
Marvelous.
All right. I got that. Okay. I think I got everything up there. All right. Roll. Activation.
Here we go.
Do they have the power? We have the big time.
All right. So we've
Boom,
got we move the end turn to 3. And it's a British activation.
Now, alas, I need to figure out what to do. Bummer.
All right. I'm gonna also update this. That's gonna. I'm gonna update
Okay.
some of your things because of what you've moved, you don't have.
Oh, we don't have visibility to everybody anymore.
Right.
Right. Okay. I guess I should probably try to get the rest of these idiots like more or less where they actually are, not where I thought they were. Okay. So that's the command I'm going to activate right there. And the disorder comes off of him automatically.
Uh, what is something?
Again, that's here.
Yep.
And yep, so far so good.
Yeah. So far, so good.
All right, very good. Okay. I'm going to then, and I think that's it. Everybody's in command, even with his tiny command radius. Yep, looks like it. And he's himself is in command of Hal, so so far so good. I'm going to move him there. But getting supremely tricky, I'm going to move him there. I have to roll for a disorder check, which he passes. Move him there, which will also result in a disorder check that he does ever so barely. No, he does not pass because it was plus. Oh, no, no, because he's artillery. So, no, he did in fact pass. And then this fella's going to move comme ça. That is one. And now I am a little bit leery about using the terrain effects chart from the Vassal module because I realize it's wrong a lot. I
Hey,
think
this
it's a
is Matt. I'm
regular.
just butting in to watch.
Hey, Matt, how are
No
you?
worries.
I'm
Hey,
watching.
Matt.
All right, so that's one, two, three right there. And I think he should be okay there. And then I don't know. Should I get the leader out of harm's way or just let him get shot at? I don't know. Um, I will just move him like that and like that. And I think that's it. Now I am totally ready for the onslaught of the rebel hordes.
Uh,
The assembled hordes of Washington Khan.
There we go. Yes.
that.
We have our elite Mongol troops there.
Really?
Yep, yep, yep.
I was just going
And
back
we've
through my
trained some
20.
dragons. So
Sorry?
Trains.
we've trained some dragons. It's Game of
Oh,
Thrones
nice.
meets the American War of Independence.
I went back through my games of the year last year, realized that I try to keep track of stuff on Board Game Geek because it's just fun to go back and look.
Right.
And I realized that I had done a lousy job this year. So I had failed to even include things like the two games of Battles for Quebec that we played at Consim World. And so I went back and found some notes about that and realized that there's one cavalry unit, one single, not very good cavalry unit in that game.
Is that at
And
Saint
he,
Foy?
yes,
Okay.
and he used it to absolutely shred my left flank. It was hysterical.
Yeah,
It
because it's
was one
just
of those
100
things.
guys, right? It's just a 2 increment unit, right? Or maybe so. It's
I
maybe it's
thought it was
50 guys.
I thought it was a four, but whatever, it
Oh,
doesn't
I don't know.
matter.
Yeah.
The point is that if you hit a shaken unit in the flank,
Right.
bad things happen. And then he rolls a nine for his pursuit roll.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just, I mean, it was riotously funny
Yeah, because
because it was so absurd.
most of those units are really small. They're 3 increments, 4 increment. There's a few larger size ones, but most of the stuff is pretty dinky.
Well, in this case, what it meant is that he was able to continue charging through and place himself in a threatening position for another unit.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because I mean, 9 pursuit points is just ungodly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, that's just indecent. How many? Anyway, so it was fun to go back through the notes and relive the moment because it was a hoot.
All
It's like
right.
the last unit in the game you're worried about, and he shreds you.
All right. So I need a activation roll.
Here we go.
All right.
Well, that's going to
Boom.
move the clock.
Boom. That's going to move the clock, and this one is an American.
No.
American.
We're now 4 with the end turn.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So let's see. That's second VA. Okay, so, and those guys I think are second VA. Yep. Okay, so we are going to activate second VA. So these
Got it.
guys are disordered, so we got to roll to see if they come back to being in good order. And yes, they do. So now they're just shaken but not disordered. All right. So now I got to figure out how to update that. And no matter which one I pick, it's going to be the wrong one.
I just decreased one and it did it right. So.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, whatever you
So,
do, it's wrong. So
Yep.
that's the
in a
that's the
word.
rule.
Okay. So let's get these guys chugging down. So they are going to go 1, 2, 3.5. These guys are going to follow along. And then those guys that were off-road, how do we get them on the road? I guess we march them forward. So that's going to be a half. And then that is another, so that's 1.5 to get there. That's 2, 3, and 4 gets them there. They finally caught up with everybody. Okay.
Or so it seems.
Yes, until something unpleasant happens. All right, and then we are going to move Green. Let's move him down here so he's a little closer to the action. And flip him over, and then we'll flip this guy over. All right. We have something sorted out there.
Right.
Or at least we pretend that we do.
Yeah. Famous last words, as they say. I think
All
about
right.
that. I think
Um,
about that every time I put in Kriegspiel orders. Famous last words. Oh yeah,
yeah.
go and deal with those people over there.
Yep.
Like, yeah, sure.
And then you get the next map back and go, that's not what I told you to do.
It's not what I had in mind at all.
It's,
All right.
yeah.
Well, I rolled a big one.
All right. A big
apparently
one.
Literally a big one.
There.
One.
A big one.
Big one.
Oh, well done, you.
This is British activation does not move the turn.
Ingenious.
That was all part of my plan.
Yeah, well played, really.
Get the British to use up all their activations.
Oh no, all the enemy have disappeared. What am I supposed to do? I don't have any intelligence upon which to. All right, fine, whatever. All right, boom. Gonna activate this command right here. Let's see how much mischief we can get into. He's in command 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he is. He's in command thanks to the wing leader, Komsa. And I will proceed. Go ahead and activate these guys along with, since they're in the neighborhood. Everyone's in command. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's in command. No one's shooting because there's no one to shoot at. I can do a really super fine job here of doing that, and I'm done.
That was
Any further questions?
amazing. That was an amazing move.
Thanks so
I
much.
have to
Here, I'll
say.
retry the veal.
And
I'm just trying to make up time since we're coming up on 2 hours here. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta
Oh,
move.
that's
yep,
true.
yep,
That's
yep,
true.
yep, yep, yep.
This might
And
be the first one that we don't get an entire hour or an entire 20-minute segment in before
You're right,
we
because
run out
we've
of
done
stuff.
quite
Yeah.
well, but I think there was so much kind of wailing and gnashing of teeth as far as the light fog suddenly showing up
Yeah.
that we got a little distracted.
We
All
could
good.
we could play
all
this
right.
ahistorically where it's heavy fog all the time. The fog never lifts.
Never.
Never lifts.
It's climate change.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Activation roll.
Here we go. I rolled a big 2.
Oh dear.
We're
It's the
slowly working our
0
way
too.
up. Oh, it's a 0-2.
Confusion!
Oh my gosh, story of my life.
Confusion! One of the American commands is confused.
Only one?
Just the one.
All right, so let's start and work our way from left to right. So we've got 1, 2, I think 2 commands over there that haven't activated yet. We move over to the next column, and we've got 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then the next column 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10. So go ahead and roll a die.
exactly
Tell me
10.
which
I'll
number.
roll one die.
Yeah.
And okay. So we've
What a
got
deal.
a 3.
Number 3. Okay, so that's not over there. So that's going to be over here. So these guys here. So I got a roll for Mr. Nathan Hale.
Nathan Hale.
Nathan Hale. I think that's Nathan Hale. No, it's Nash. It starts with an N. We'll pretend that it is. All right, so let me roll first die. He's good. Second die. Oh, he's not. So he's only half coordinated.
Right.
So no rapid marches.
That's well, half movement in general.
Oh, just half movement in general? Okay.
Half movement. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not as good as I would have liked.
Yeah, well.
So let's see here.
War is heck.
Yep. Okay, so then we're going to take them out of road column, put them into march column, and then, so that cost 1 movement point. And then for 1 movement point, we can put them in line facing that direction. And this guy's going to do the same thing. Because I don't have enough movement points to do anything else. And this guy is just going to stay where he's at, waiting for another better turn. All right. Well, the machinations of fate.
Waiting to be discovered by a Hollywood agent.
Yep.
I love it. You see the enemy, and you don't. That's great. I mean, as a cardboard war gamer, this is just a hoot. Think
And-
about all the techniques that very clever very thoughtful designers have come up with to try to make it seem like what we're experiencing right now.
True. All right. Another activation roll.
Here we go. Oh, I
Boom,
rolled another
chakalaka.
big one.
All right. This is British does not move the end turn marker.
Well, what a shame. I'll try harder next time. Okay, what do I want to do with the rest of these knuckleheads? All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it right here with that guy. And here's what I'm going to do. That. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I think I
Pretty
can
strong?
handle that one.
Pretty bold?
It's bold. That's
The Americans should probably just run for the hills right now based upon that move.
oh yeah, that guy
Power
isn't very
move.
yeah, that guy isn't very good, is he?
No. He's
That's
not.
why he doesn't even have a name, huh?
That's right. Yeah. He didn't even make the book.
All right. I think I'm caught
See how
up.
easy that was?
All right.
Here
Another
we go.
activation roll.
Boom.
Oh, another big one.
Much. Oh,
And
really?
another British activation. No, does not move the end turn marker.
Dag nabbit.
He got
Okay.
closer, but not quite.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, I guess I got this chucklehead here. And I think what I'm going to do is something equally clever to what I did before. I'm going to do that. See what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that's it. I'm done. I don't have any more activations.
That is true.
Oh,
All
those
right.
of you scoring at home.
Another activation roll.
Here we go. Oh my God, another
Chuck
one.
Leonard. Come on, brother.
I've rolled
Well,
You're
3
never
ones
going to
in a
end this
row.
game if you get on the program here.
There's the Vassal die roller. All right, but that's does not move the end turn marker, and it's a British activation, but the British has run out, so it's a
It's American activation.
American activation.
American.
Harumph. Harumph.
Okay, well, let's see if we can't.
Oh, you can't.
Those are, yep, okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll activate this chap. And we're just going to get these guys. These guys are just going to do the big old about face. They were on skirmish patrol. These guys, same thing. They're going to turn this way. That's going to use up, should be most of their movements.
But wait.
Okay.
Need to turn.
Who is this? Is this
So that is McDougal, I think.
McDougal? Yeah, McDougal, and just click on who did what.
So this chap did an about face, and this chap did a facing change. And then this guy is going to limber
No.
for 2. And when he does, he's going to face this way, and then he's going to move there. And we'll put a finished marker on him.
Silly boy.
And then we'll flip him over.
Yeah, he really doesn't need one because he's not an independent,
Oh, okay.
but yeah.
Oh, that's right, because they're all attached. I know, but it's so exciting to see those Our flag looks like we're big zeros. Our Finnish flag. It's just the Americans are zeros.
Wow.
Yep. They're
I mean,
sending
you
a
can
subtle
always just,
message.
All
can always
right.
just come
So
back to the mother country and it'll all
I
be all
think
right.
I'm all
all right.
Yep, all right here.
You re-roll
Okay.
again.
Roll again.
Oh my God.
Boom!
It's a
Ooh.
0.
0-1.
Oh dear.
Leader
Oh,
Max. I don't think it affects
Well,
the
that
British.
doesn't bother me much since
Yeah.
you've
everyone's
already
activated.
done. Yep.
Yeah. Oh well.
Hey, but that means I get what, a +2 or +3 now?
+1.
Yes, it does
Changes it
actually.
changes it by 2, right?
Yes.
And you were +1, so now he's +1. Eric's
Right.
+1.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
All right, let's
Roll
roll again. This
again.
time with feeling. Ah,
Yep.
off the charts on that one.
Yep. And it's an American activation, but this is definitely going to move the
Move the
and
clock
turn
to
to
the
5.
Good.
Okay. All right, I think we taken care of everybody on that side of the universe.
I think so.
No, we still have.
No, you got
we
Scott
got
there.
Scott. Great Scott.
Great.
Great Scott. It's a great day for amateur car racing. Let's see. How are we going to deploy Mr.
Or
Scott?
Scotty beam me out of here.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. I'm
All
sick of this
right.
fog, Scotty.
So this guy is going to go 1, and we're going to turn him. That's 2, 3. And this guy is going to go 1, and we'll turn him for 2, 3. And we'll bring this guy up the road here. And that should take care of Mr. Scott. Okay.
Hey.
We actually have something that looks like a decent little force over there.
So you say.
Yeah, until the fog lifts and we see the guns of Navarone facing us.
Ooh.
All right.
Here
Give
we
me
go.
a roll.
A 2. Plus
Michael,
plus 1
That's
becomes a
another
3.
That's another confusion for you.
Another confusion for me?
Another
I rolled a
confusion.
0.
Okay, so at this point I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7.
There's
So-
still any over?
Roll a die. Tell me which one you get.
All right. Can't see it. Oh, wait a second. I gotta move that out of the way. 4.
A 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be this chap right here, Mr. De Boer. Mr. De Boer. Let's see what Mr. De Boer can do. He is a 6. So first die is right on the mark. Second one's right on the mark. He's actually got all of his movement potential.
Hurrah!
That is a Christmas miracle.
Hmm.
All right. So the big man is just going to stay where he's at. So this is going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Does anything show up as I'm going along?
No, you're doing good. Nope,
Good.
nothing
So
happened.
we're at 1,
One,
2, 3,
I
4.
love it. Every time either one of us moves, it's like, so did anything horrible just happen?
This guy's going to turn for 2, 3, and that's a little stream, and 4 to get there. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and roll for him. That's a disorder check.
Yep.
And he's happy. And then is the leader. The unit that he's with is not actually somebody who's part of him, is it?
Nope, that was somebody
I
that
got
made a
lost.
wrong turn.
I got to figure out. Yeah, I've got to figure out where the heck he's supposed to go.
So
All
this is
right,
where the American Army learns how to build Kampfgruppen.
there we go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Where is the third PA? That is the question. I don't even know where the
Doesn't
hell they
matter.
are.
All of you fall in.
Oh, yeah, I see. They're over here. That guy's out of command then. Okay. And let's see. I think this artillery is part of that group as well. Maybe not. Who are these guys? Where's their artillery? That's the third PA. No, no, no. These guys are the second Mountbatten division there. Okay, so that's part of them. So we're going to go ahead and limber those puppies up. All right. And they will face the direction they're at. And they were in command. So 1, 2, and 3 and 4 gets them there. They'll be out of command next turn. But I don't know that I can do anything about that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. That's it for that exciting group of people.
Magnificent.
Mm-hmm. Time to throw some
Yep,
dice.
I think
More
I'm
dice.
all. I think I'm all. I'm just gonna move those skirmish markers out of the way there. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
All right.
They can't be deleted.
Another big tour. Big 2.
All right. Let's see. And
We got a beat 9, don't we?
yep, we got a beat 9. So it does
Right,
not
so
move the
that's
end
no
turn. It's a British done, so it's an American.
It's American activation.
Where's my free activation?
All right, so what do we do? I've got this bit of a problem here. Oh, so this is actually the wing leader. All right. Okay. So I've got one fewer activation than I thought. I was counting a wing leader as a brigade leader. Okay, 1.
Yeah, I thought you were a little high, but the number was low enough.
Yeah. I didn't see. I thought that guy was a brigade leader, so I was counting him.
Thought you were a little high.
Yep. Okay, so we'll take these guys out of road column into march column. So that's 1. We're going to turn them. Whoops. We're going to turn them for 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4 gets them there. And this guy's going to do the same thing. And so they'll end up there. And then this guy's just going to chug up the road. And then this guy is going to put himself here at the head of the column because he leads from the front. He's one of those kind of leaders. And then those guys belong to that group that got turned all around. Okay, cool. I think I've got everybody where they need to be. Okay.
Yeah. Is there? That. You gonna do anything with this one?
Is he part of that group?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I guess he's going to voluntarily route. No, it's one way for him to get back to his colleagues, probably the fastest way. But we're not going to do that. He is in March column. So what's it cost to turn in March column? And he's out of command, I'm sure, even though he's next to General Washington.
No, if he's next to General Washington, he's automatically in command. Because remember, you can trace your ultimate requirement is to trace to the army leader.
Oh, okay. All right. So he's going to turn. So that's one. So is turning in March column different than turning in line?
Oh, in line.
He's in road column.
Oh, he's in road column. Oh,
Yeah, because he took a wrong turn. Well, he should have followed the other guys and he didn't. But he's still in road column, and
okay.
he and bumped up against some other people.
Okay.
So
These other guys.
it's only line where you've got that nasty penalty. So
Okay. So if I take him
Be
out
good.
of road and put him into march, that's going to be one movement point, and then turning him is going to be a second movement point, and there's 3 and 4.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me.
Okay. All right. So does that mean then if you are within the command range of your wing leader, your unit can also is
actually, you know what? I'm about to contradict myself. It may not be true.
Oh, okay.
I'm currently looking through the primer for guidance. Because I'm thinking what I said was true for independent units. I don't think it's true for
Yeah,
units that are
he's
part
not
of the command.
independent.
And I'm scrolling through the command control examples in hopes that it will provide me with guidance.
See, I need to get Notebook LM. I need to get the new rules in Notebook LM.
Oh, you
we
really
can
should.
just-
I've been using it with the BCS. Oh my
And you
gosh,
just
it's
type
so
in.
helpful.
You know, I suspect that he's out of command, right?
IU S1. What is S1? Special Leader 1 and C9. What is C9? C9 is Command Leader. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't see any actual units that are able to trace directly back to the Army Leader. My bad. I apologize. Independent units can trace back directly to the Army Leader, but only independent units. Regular units.
So it says here that
you're
is-
almost right.
Yeah,
It's stacked with the army leader,
right. If stacked with the Army
well, in that
leader
case,
or a
he's
wing
attached,
leader,
so he's
then
fine.
but he's not.
he
wasn't.
He was just adjacent. So
Okay.
he would
But-
need to be back 2 more. He'd be back in that road hex where he was. He just came
Right.
out and then turned. So
It's under a 7.5 automatic in command.
Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. If you're attached by being with the army leader, then you're good to go.
okay, that's it for those brilliant people.
All right. So where do we end up then? All right. So he is not as far. Okay. So he's back still on there. All right. He's not as far as we thought he was.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm matching you now. Got it. Okay. Roll activation.
All right.
Here we go.
Boom, chakalaka.
Boom, check. That moves the intern to 6.
6.
It's the British, but it goes to the American.
To the Americans. All right. I'm putting labels on my leaders because when you flip them over, you can't tell who they answer to.
Oh, Yeah, it
Yeah.
complicates life.
All right. Those guys we can forget about because they're in road column. So let's move down to this part of the universe and let's
Got it.
activate this command here.
Got it.
Yep. And they are, let's see, Washington's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's in command of their wing leader. And then back to Washington. So that's good. All right. So let's go ahead. This chap is going to push forward for 1. Anything?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. It's going to turn. There's 2. This guy is going to move. He looks like he's in March column. Yeah, those guys came out. So it's going to be 1. It's going to go half to go there. And then 1 movement point to go into line facing that direction. So we're at 1.5. And then going down the baby slope is 0.
0.
Okay, so that's going to cost me 2.5. And then we're going to turn, that's going to be 3, 4.5 to get there. Yeah, so we'll make a disorder check. And we're happy. All right, and then this chap is going to do, he's going to come up here like this. And then he's going to spend, so that's 1. And then he's going to spend 2 movement points to go facing that way. So that's 3, and he's good. And then this guy's going to come up just like this, and we'll take them out of road column. And that's going to cost them 2 movement points, I believe. All right. And that takes care of that little group of people. We're going to flip that. All right. And we have potentially 1 activation left.
I see
What are you
1.
playing?
I see
No, I've
2.
got more, but I'm just
Oh.
looking at where we're at on the chart.
Oh.
So depending on what we roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
not with my die roll. It ain't going to move the chart.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Activate.
I'll see if I do it. Yeah. Rolled
Nope.
a big 3.
Yep. The American activation does not move the intern.
Okay. So let's go ahead and see what to do with all of this stuff. So when you go into March column, you've got to go into March column, what, facing one of the directions that you were facing? So if you go from line to March column, you're facing it, one of the 2 hexes that you had facing forward, correct?
Well, yeah, you've got to spend however many points it takes based upon the
Right, with your orientation.
direction you're going, right? Because
Right.
you're going from a vertex, and every vertex
Okay.
can have a
All
different
right.
cost depending upon which direction it is.
Okay.
The amount on the chart. Yep.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to do this one here.
Okay.
And they are within range of Wayne Gretzky. So this guy, Wayne Gretzky.
I didn't realize how much trouble I was in.
Yeah. So they're going to, it'll cost them 1 point actually to turn into March column this way. And then it's going to cost them another 1 to turn there. So that's 2, 3, and 4 gets them that way. And this is going to be something similar where it costs 1 to go into facing that way, 2 to turn there, 3 and 4. And were those guns within range? 1, 2, 3, 4. They were. So they can just keep going. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll have our leader park himself right there and flip.
Got it. All right, so let's get another activation roll.
Okay, here we go. Oop, that was a big one.
And mine wasn't.
That's big enough.
Oh, actually, I hit the button twice. Apparently, the 2 was the actual number I hit.
That's still big
It's
enough.
still enough because I
Okay.
rolled big enough. Okay, so we're
It
down
goes
All
to
right.
7.
our last
All right, we're at
our
7.
last potential one here. So, so this is when then I would move leaders. And I think I've only got one guy left who hasn't moved. Oh, I got 2. I got this chap over here as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and he is out of range of his wing leader. So I guess we have to see if we can put him in command. We do. Okay. And so this is going to go 1. Anything?
Nope,
Bueller. And
Bueller.
2. Anything?
nothing.
Bueller. 3. And actually, this guy's going to go here then. Anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right. We'll just kind of keep that there. See what turns up. So that was 1, 2, and then this guy can turn here. 3, 4. Yeah, and we'll just have it like that, and then let's go ahead and move our other leaders before we hit the end of the universe button.
Oh no.
Yes, that's really sad when the end of the universe happens.
Feels like a Marvel movie.
Could be. All right, so Washington's going to go
Doctor
cross
Who
country. So
episode.
1, 2, 3, 4. So
He doesn't have to move till the last one. Doesn't matter
Oh,
if you're in the
okay.
intern. They
That's
move
true,
normal.
yeah,
And
because if a leader's not influenced by the intern.
Okay. I just have to have a
You have to have a formation to activate,
right.
but they're not affected by intern.
Okay,
right.
that is good to know.
And I still got. Let's see.
There's only one left that I'm aware of. This chap here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The one I got.
All right. So then I guess now we roll and see if we hit the intern.
Now we roll.
Oh, I rolled really low.
So did not move the intern. It is a British activation, which even with leader lapse would stay with, but it moves to the Americans.
Okay.
So,
All right. So then that's that last group here, and these guys are just going to cruise down the road some more. So those guys are there and there. And then how do you handle it if the guys are on the road? So this guy here, they're in road march. Which way? The leader's facing this way, but the unit's facing that way.
right. The unit is facing to the east.
This way.
You're supposed to be. No, he's supposed to be facing the east.
He's facing that way.
Sorry.
Okay. So what
Yeah.
do we do then? We have to about face him or something on the road, or
Yeah. Michael, do you know what that costs?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
so I'm in road
You
order. I took a wrong turn,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
so I need to turn around and march back the other way.
okay.
What do we
think you'll
do?
find if you look on the chart, it's going to tell you that an about face is all movement points.
Okay, so even if even in road mode, it's the same.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's what I was curious about
You're
because
having to do a full counter march for everybody in the outfit, and that just takes a while.
okay, so that's going to basically they're just going to stay where they're at and just face that way.
Yep. But now facing the way you intended.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and now we need to keep this guy here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, so that'll work. And then we need to move our leaders. So this guy is
yeah. Now
is
you can
part
do
of
all your.
Alexander. Okay, and the big man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I put him here, right here like that, then Alexander is here, and all of his guys are there. And Wayne, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can move Wayne up here. What do I want to do? Wayne, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So that'll take care of everyone will be in command-ish. Except we got to move Sullivan forward. 1, 2, 1. So leaders move at half. Oh, yeah. They can really book, can't they?
Oh, yeah. No, it's crazy how fast they can go.
All right. So, but the number of hexes that stuff travels is still the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, we can do the same thing. We can put, if we put Sullivan here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3.5. Okay. All right. So those guys are all then they'll be in command for the next time. Hooray. Okay. Good. Somehow,
We did it.
Yay. We got it to work.
Huzzah.
All
Okay. So does that mean then that it's time for the rally phase?
I think it does.
All right. So if I rolled that, then that would mean the Americans rally first.
Oh, but I did one better. I rolled a 0.
Oh, that's fine. I just rolled 2 dice, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, is that how many dice we roll? Oh, you
Well,
got
it's one.
He just
one's
rolled
high, one's
2
low.
and
I just rolled both of them because it literally doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's one of those things that I think it's funny that the rules specify that somebody should roll and somebody goes first, because it's like, how often ever has it mattered who rallies first?
so.
I don't know.
But
But
whatever.
I'll go first. I just have this group of guys that are shaken here, so I'm going to go ahead and chuck the
Okay.
dice for them. Oh, a
There you
double
go.
0. That's definitely a failure.
Yeah, but if shaken, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
At least there's nothing bad happens.
They can't get more shaken than they were before.
More shaken. That's right. They can't get more shaken. You're going to have to try harder.
We can do that.
Okay.
And
All right,
the
now,
British you do have your voluntary route guy there.
No, I'm going to wait until they get closer to their command. Oh, I can move him, though. I have to move him at least 1 hex, right?
You have to
think-
go.
So let's go.
I think
1,
you have to
2,
move them
3,
1 to 8 hexes.
4.
I don't,
Right.
I don't think you're compelled to move them very far, but you do have to move them.
5,
And I don't think I have
6,
anybody who
7,
needs to rally.
8.
Yep,
Okay.
I don't think so either.
So I moved the
Okay.
voluntarily routed guy further. I moved him 8, so I'm getting him closer to his commander.
Okay. Okay. Um, so I think that takes us to the end of the 8:20 turn.
Yeah.
We're now
Ready
at the
to start
840 turn. We go back
8:40
to
turn.
0, flip the leaders, click the end turn button, click the move
Now,
button.
full disclosure to my American opponent, we're gonna start rolling for reinforcements
How
for
exciting.
me
Yeah.
At the beginning of the next turn.
That sounds great. And where do they show up?
So
On the Great Road?
it beats me. That's my story, and I'm
They
sticking
are
to it.
paratrooped in.
They are. It's very much on a need-to-know basis.
There you go. Well, they're on their way from Caracas, right? They just had a secret adventure there, and now they're on their
Oh,
way
did
here.
they? Yeah, right. Anyway, so we'll do that at the beginning of next turn, but in the meantime, we'll just look and ponder the mysteries that we can see.
Yes, indeed. Let's see here if I can do this. Germantown. End of 8:20. Okay. And next week should work for me. Our same time, same channel. So
Yeah, same here.
yeah.
I think that's true. I think 2 weeks from now I may have an issue, but I think next week I think I'm good to go.
Okay. Well, keep us posted. We can always switch it around to
Sure.
maybe a different on a different night or afternoon or whatever. So
One of the great perils of working in a sales organization is that they expect you to show up for an annual sales meeting, which is usually horrifying. And so that's coming up. But
well,
I don't think it's next. I think it's the week following.
okay. All right.
Oh.
Well, keep us posted. And for all of our thousands of viewers out there, thanks for tuning in for another exciting adventure of the surprise at Germantown. So
Surprise to us all.
we're still surprised, but actually things aren't as bad for the Americans as I thought they were going to be. So we actually have something that looks like something.
Give it time.
Yeah. It's just a matter of
You don't have any more quite like that one that
yeah.
marched across
Oh,
halfway
in fact,
across
when
the
I
map.
activated his those guys, I guess I could have changed that guy's facing or
Oh
prolonged
yeah,
them
you
or
want-
something. We'll just leave them where they're at. That's
Okay.
mostly
I forgot
safe. Yeah. So they're going to take.
All
a long time.
right then.
All right.
Well, it's a pleasure.